Are you ready for your short body flow? All you need is yourself and a mat. So let's go ahead and get started. From here, we're going to face towards that wall for me, and we absolutely can come onto your mat or off to the side of the mat depending on where you have better balance. And we're about in the middle of that mat. Let's bring our chin into our chest, our belly button into our spine as we roll down for me. Really relax and release everything in that spine and slowly roll up for me. One vertebrae after the other. Roll the shoulders back. And again, chin into the chest, belly button into the spine, rolling down. Let those shoulders relax down and come all the way up and roll our shoulders back. And last one, chin into the chest, belly button into the spine, rolling down for me. Good. And come all the way up and roll our shoulders back. Bring our hands onto our hips. We're going to come into a reverse lunge, stepping our right foot back behind us, bending both knees, and then coming on up, tap the foot forward and hinge forward and come into that stork balance. Let's do that again. Maybe the first time was like, what? We reverse lunge back, we step back in, and we stork balance. That supporting leg is nice and bent. Reverse lunge, tap in, hinge forward like a teeter-totter, and bring it back in. Just one more on this side. Reverse lunge, back in, hinge forward, arms, torso, leg is long, and come all the way up. Go ahead, readjust for me. Bringing all of our weight onto our right foot as we step the left foot back and reverse lunge. Coming back in, weight still on that right foot, hinging forward. Ooh, a little bit more unbalanced on this side, and come all the way up. And again, chest is proud. Reverse lunge, stepping forward. From here, we go ahead, hinging forward like a teeter-totter. Come all the way up, chest is proud. Last one, reverse lunge. Good, tap that foot in, weight is still on our right foot for me. Getting nice and long, not necessarily worrying how high we can get, and lower down. From here, we roll down, chin into the chest, belly button into the spine, rolling down, bend the knees, and find ourselves in that 4-point kneeling position. Let's come into a little bit of an angry cat to stretch that back. Let's tuck our tail, lower back, mid back, upper back, chin, look towards that navel, and then untucking from our tailbone all the way to the crown of our head, looking to the wall ahead of you, pushing our shoulders from our ears. One more, tucking and rounding and looking towards that navel, and untucking from our tail all the way to the crown of the head. Look forward to that wall, push our shoulders away, and bring that spine nice and neutral. We're going to tuck our toes into the floor. Take a nice deep breath in and exhale. Hover the knees up and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower down. We're going to do that again. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, picking your belly button up as you pick the knees up. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower back down. Third time's a charm, guys. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, hover those knees. Now, we can either keep our knees down or hover like this as we extend our right leg back and in, our left leg back and in, and then send ourselves back into that downward dog. Bend the knees and hover, or bring the knees all the way down. We extend the right and back in, the left keeping our hips square, and send ourselves into that stretch. Last one, we go ahead, we extend, and back in, trying to keep our hips level. Downward dog, back in, lower our knees down, and come on down to our elbows. So our elbows are in line with our shoulders, our forearms are onto the floor. Relax our shoulders back and down. Knees are hip distance apart, and we're going to go ahead and extend our right leg nice and long. Let's lift the leg up and tap it straight down. We lift the leg up and tap down. Now again, don't worry how high we can get. Think about how long we can get that leg forming. Good. We have another 4, and lowering down, and 3, good, and 2 last one, can we stay lifted? Can we tap just behind and to the side of our left leg for me? And can we sweep diagonally up to the corner of the ceiling the other direction? We tap down to the floor and up to the ceiling. And again, we have 8, that diagonal strike, and 7, keeping that belly button lightly into the spine. 6, neck is nice and long. And 5, keeping all of the tension out of our upper body. 4 more. And 3, almost there. And 2. And last one for me. And lower that leg down. Come sit back in that rest position just for a second. Woo! And then we're going to come on to that second side. So readjust the wardrobe should we need to. Good. From here, we extend our left leg nice and long. From here, we sweep the leg up and we tap it back down. Now, I want you to imagine that there are 2 beams of light onto your hips and they're shining down to the floor beneath you. So we don't want that light, that left hip, shining towards the wall next to you. We have another 8 and tap down and 7, good, and 6, almost there, and 5, 4, 3, and 2. Last one, can we stay lifted? Tap just to the side of our right leg and up diagonally. We tap down and sweep up, and 8, and sweep, and 7, good, and 6, almost there, and 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and last one for me. Lower the leg down. Send ourselves back in that rest position for me. Good. Surfing onto our tummy, but keep our elbows directly underneath of our shoulders. Pushing our chest nice and proud for me. Legs are going to be nice and parallel in line with those hips. Knees are down towards the floor. Now, I want you to lift your belly button up off the floor. So we're almost pushing that pubic bone down and lifting that belly up. We're going to go ahead and bring our right leg in towards our bum and we're going to switch them quickly. We switch, 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 switch. Yes. So whilst we're doing this, they're passing like ships in the night. We're keeping a gaze just in front of our mat here. Our goal is to keep everything in the body completely still, apart from those legs going back and forth. We have 5 and 4, 3 and 2 and 1, and lower the legs down and come onto your left side. Our left elbow is directly underneath of your shoulder. We're going to have our legs somewhat in line with our body. Bottom leg is going to be bent, top leg is going to be extended. Take a nice deep breath in, lift up into that side plank. We go ahead, keep our head on straight, lifting our leg up to about hip height and tapping it down. We lift up and tap down and we have 4, pushing away from the floor, 3, almost there, and 2. Last one, can we stay lifted and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down and let's come onto our tummy. So our arms are in genie arms and we're resting our forehead down onto those arms. Let's laterally rotate the legs, which means our toes are now facing out towards the walls. Lift our legs up from our hips and lower them down. We exhale to lift and we lower down. Can we keep everything else relaxed in that body? Good. That upper body isn't moving at all. And lowering down. And we have 4. And slowly lower. And 3 more. And back down. And 2. And last one, can we stay lifted and can we beat our inner thighs together for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs down and let's lie onto that second side. Now, no having a cup of tea while my back is to you. Right elbow is directly underneath of our shoulder, bottom leg is bent, top leg is extended, lifting up. Keep our head on straight for me. We lift our leg up to hip height and we lower down. We lift and we lower and we have 5. Good. And 4, pushing away from the floor. 3, keeping our shoulder from our ear. And 2. Last one, stay lifted. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower everything down. Let's come and meet onto your back for me. Let's hug the knees into the chest, rock a little bit from side to side, and then come to a still. We're going to hold our right shin with both of our hands, curl up and over and extend our left leg out nice and long. We take a nice deep breath in and we go ahead as we switch and switch and switch and switch. And we have 10, 9. Can we keep looking at our legs? Good. Can we keep a little distance between our chin and our chest? And we have 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug everything in, lower down. Go ahead, look over to the left, look over to the right. No stress anywhere. Then keeping our legs in tabletop, we curl up and over. Can we extend our legs to the wall in front and our arms to the wall behind? And can we sweep and collect those legs again? We reach and we scoop and collect. Can we still look at our thighs, guys? Can we still keep that distance between our chin and our chest? Last one for me. Good. Hug everything in. Relax down. Again, look over to the left. Look over to the right. Keep no tension in that neck. Let's bring both of our hands to the back of our right leg. We take a nice deep breath in. As we extend the right leg up, our left leg comes out, holding on to the calf or the ankle. We switch and switch, and we have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug everything in, and again, relax that neck out, keeping our legs in tabletop, bringing our hands just to the nape of our neck. One hand is on top of the other, curl up and over to the right as our left leg extends, and back through center to curl, over to the left as our right leg extends, curl up a little higher in the center, over to the right, and back through center, and over to the left, and back through center. We have 4, and back in, and 3, good, and 2, and 1, and lower it all down. Again, rock from side to side. Bring our feet to the floor. So we're going to have our hips and knees and ankles all in alignment. Let's bring our fingertips up towards the ceiling, but let's relax our shoulders down. We're going to take a nice deep breath in as we exhale and peel the bum all the way up, hips up, ribs down, collarbone relaxed. And on our exhale, we melt all the way down. And again, we go ahead, we peel as we roll up. And we melt all the way back down for me. And again, peeling to lift up. And melting all the way back down. And last 3 for me. And 3. And lowering back down. And 2 more. Keep everything relaxed. And last one, can we stay lifted? Can we put all of our weight into our right foot as our left leg comes up to a tabletop? Can we extend that leg? Can we bend the leg, thread it underneath as we drop that left hip down, come all the way up so our hips are straight to the ceiling, and extend. We bend, thread, lift and extend. Last one, thread, lift and extend. Can we bend that leg? Lower the foot down and get those hips up level again. Take a nice deep breath in, put all of our weight into our left foot, right leg comes into tabletop, we extend the leg up, we bend, we thread and drop the hip, lift the hip level and extend. We bend, we thread, and we lift and extend. Last one, we bend and thread and lift and extend. Bend the leg, lower it down, get those hips up high again, and then melt down one vertebrae after the other. Tailbone comes down last. Good. From here, we reach our legs nice and long. Let's squeeze them together and point the toes, reaching our arms overhead so our biceps are about in line with our ears. Can we then go ahead and organize everything from the fingertips up downwards? So arms are long, biceps are in line with our ears. Ribs are melted down, back is connected. Can we flex the feet and try and ground the back of the legs down onto that floor? We inhale as our arms come up first. Exhale as we dive up and over. And our arms are still in line with our ears. Rolling down. 4, 5, squeeze the glutes. 4, 3, flex the feet. 2, 1. Again, inhale as our arms come up. Can we dive over that imaginary beach ball and rolling down for me? 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one, can we go ahead, inhale as our arms come up. Exhale as we dive up and over, sitting up nice and tall and roll our shoulders back. Let's scoot that bum a little closer to the front, making sure we've got plenty of room behind us. We're coming into rolling like a ball. Our feet are like a little pizza slice, heels together, toes are apart. We're going to hold on to our ankles, or if that mobility isn't quite there, we can hold on to the back of our hamstrings, look down towards our tummy button, hover our feet up off the floor. Now, our legs are pushing into the creases of our arms are pushing into our legs. We're rounded in that spine. We inhale to roll back and exhale as we come up, no kicking the legs. Again, inhale and exhale, pause. We're rounded the whole time here for me, guys. We have 3, good, and 2, round from our tailbone to the crown of our head, and 1, and come all the way up. Are we still looking at our tummy button? Lower our feet down. Let's scooch back a little bit. Now, from here, our feet are onto the floor, and let's have our legs about shoulder distance apart, so not too narrow. We're going to go ahead, take a nice deep breath in, reach up to the ceiling, and then triangle our arms back. I want you to tuck at the pelvis for me. Our fingertips, if you were to take them off, we're not going to fall, but it just acts as a little support. Tucking that tail under. From here, chest is proud. We bring our right leg up into tabletop. Our left leg meets it. We hold here. So maybe this is enough. Maybe we stay here. Maybe we want to free the arms. Maybe we stay here for me. Maybe we're crazy and we want to get nice and long. Either way, we hold for 10, 9, relax our shoulders, 8, 7, 6, still tucking our tail, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower everything down simultaneously, nice and slowly, reaching those arms overhead for me. Gorgeous. Let's relax our arms down and roll onto our tummy to meet in a plank position. Our elbows are directly underneath of our shoulders. We're tucking our toes or coming onto our knees as we come into our plank position for me. From here, we tap our right hip down to the floor. We come up and over to tap our left, up and over to tap our right, and we have 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Stay here. Come up onto our left hand, our right hand, and we walk our feet to our hands. Up 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the legs for me. Stay dangled over. Interlace our hands behind our legs and nod our head yes, shaking our head no. Release the arms, place our palms down if we can, extend the legs and roll up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll our shoulders back. I'm going to face towards you. Look over to the left, look over to the right, head back through center, chin to the chest, up to the ceiling, head on straight and give yourself a round of applause. You guys are all done. You did a fabulous job and I will see you next time.